One of Jim's favorite times in any production was the musical pre-record session. Right now, we'd like to share that moment with you as some of the Muppet performers sing some of Jim's favorite songs. If just one person believes in you, deep enough and strong enough, believes in you.
Hello, welcome to MVC, we're glad you're all here.
If today's any indication, then this is gonna be a great year.
I can't wait to show you all around.
Our campus is pretty cool.
Soon you'll see we're an excellent choice for a Christian college prep school.
Wake up in the morning, grab the bus to classes. I arrive, stay on time, push myself through the masses. Sit through every class until the end of the day, so I can go home and sleep and do it over again.
Who's to say we've got it all that bad? We'll look back and think, what an education we had. The Pharisees thought Christianity was just a fad, but college is still tolerated at MVC.
I don't even like history, but when I hear Fleming teach, I'm filled with glee. That's why I took honors, because I knew I'd be in M15.
Every day I see the same smiling faces. When I look at the other class, my heart races. I'm having a good run here at MVC.
So you want to learn chemistry, you want to be a prodigy, you'll have the right amount of sig phys in your stoichiometry. Oh, leaders, get out those red pens, let's take the gear quiz until it ends. Yippee, skippy, Lord, bless these kids at MVC.
Enter with love, power, and a sound mind. This is real substance, not a sound bite. Combined strength is our might here at MVC.
We are here to make the school the very best.
We are here to put our students to the test and put negativity to the rest. Here at M, here at M, here at MVC.
Students, will the juniors please head to the high school gym? There is a mandatory assembly today during chapel.
Hello everyone, come on in, have a seat.
Do you know what this is about?
No.
So, class of 2020, I cannot tell you how excited I am to have you all here today because we have some very big news. We've been working with you throughout your high school careers to help ascertain what your direction in life is, what your career will be. We've worked with you on digital portfolios, test prep, whatever is needed for colleges to see you. Now, some of you students still aren't quite sure what you want to do or major in, and that's okay. You're just a little bit slow, but that's fine. However, this last Friday, we received word from the College Board that starting this year, college applications are to be submitted to schools when students are juniors. Like I said, it's big news. Mrs. Bartholomew?
Kids, we are going to be walking with you guys the whole way through to make sure you have fantastic applications. I highly recommend that you consult Naviance to ascertain your career options, ideal colleges, and etc.
We'll take questions individually at a later time. Stay seated. For the remainder of this assembly, we will have a presentation from a few representatives of the College Board.
Class of 2020, how are you all doing today?
Okay, so we have a brief video to show you guys before we get started.
Although college application, attendance, and graduation levels have been trending upwards in the United States, we still have a long way to go for higher education in this country. American men and women with a bachelor's degree earn an average 37.9% more than college dropouts, and 49.6% more than those who did not attend college. This discrepancy becomes even greater with a master's degree, PhD, and medical doctorate. Yet despite these facts, a whopping 30.8% of U.S. citizens never attend college. It is estimated that 24% never even applied. Don't be another statistic. Apply today. Brought to you by the College Board.
One of the most important things that people need to have
What are the constant necessities that nurture every path?
So many different people,
So many different kinds of ways
to live the greatest years of your life.
For example, there's pharmaceuticals and medicine to boost the country's health.
And since consumers want to stay alive, it'll really boost your wealth.
Or maybe you can study law to become an esquire.
Boy, you'll really make a killing with the fees that you'll require.
If you go to a low acceptance school, get any old degree.
But you'll really wow employers as a doctor of philosophy.
So many ways to live the greatest years of your life.
Would you like to major in
biomedical engineering?
No.
Applied mathematics?
No.
Sociology?
All of these I'm hating.
Marine biology?
Probably not.
Multimedia communications?
No.
Pre-seminary? Wait, I've got an idea. Why don't you go to film school?
Film school? Sure, and learn what I've learned from Film Riot and every frame of painting. What we don't do in life are our biggest regrets. And after 30 years, you might even pay off your debt.
So many ways to live the greatest years of your life.
My sister went to a for-profit college. For real? Oh my god. Those are basically concentration camps.
So wait, are we even doing our senior year anymore?
Yes, of course. We just get accepted earlier. If you ditch school all of senior year, they can still kick you out.
Everyone's signing up to meet with their academic advisors. It'll be a week before I could talk to Mrs. Bartholomew about this.
I just feel like they're throwing a massive wrench into everything. I mean, I get it. Things change. But this seems so sudden.
I think the biggest question here is how is being the valedictorian going to work?
Well, you can still have a super high GPA.
That's not the point, though. Having the title, valedictorian, it just communicates I'm the best in the simplest way possible.
Maybe they'll have to effectively announce the valedictorian this year.
This year, you guys.
Our lives are being accelerated.
All right, what do you say we work on our applications now?
I hope they like me. I hope they notice me. I hope I can present my best self and hopefully win them over.
Been working on my GPA, get recommendation letters and see what they say.
This one's got a 10% acceptance rate. I guess this is high time to toy with fate.
I hope they love me. I hope they accept me. I hope I can overcome all my flaws and win them over. These English schools know what they want. Let them know I'm no dilettante. I've had a dream and worked long and hard to achieve it. How do you expect to navigate a dog-eat-dog world without the paramount prerequisite of the workforce? I hope they like me. I hope they choose me. I hope I can hide away my mistakes and win them over. I hope that I'm better than 87% of the applicants and thus can win them over.
Your junior year. That's this year.
Uh-huh.
Who decided that they can spring this on you guys? Did they give you any reason why?
No. It was very strange, actually. They broke out into a musical number. I don't know where the music was coming from. They were just there, and they was singing, and it was just weird.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Brazil. There are tons of Japanese people in Brazil.
Really?
So, Ty, where are you thinking about going to college?
Somewhere really great, and just fantastic and spectacular in every way.
Well, I mean, what sort of career are you thinking about? What do you want to do?
The door's wide open. The door's wide open. The net that is cast is wide.
So, what I heard about Brazil is that all the immigrants are coming in because
did you hear about... Oh, did I interrupt you?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, did you hear that, I think it was it NYU? I think it's NYU is offering free tuition for their medical program.
No kidding.
You know what a buddy of mine told me is that his son went to UC Davis, is that the demand for international students is so high.
Oh, hey Mitch.
A package just arrived. I need your help with it.
Really? What is it?
This is the latest advancement in humanoid artificial intelligence. It'll help boost our school's average academic performance to new heights.
How does it work?
We just set it up in a classroom, and it learns how to do the work and gets smarter.
Oh, so a learning AI.
Yeah, exactly.
Where did it even come from?
The College Board. These guys are being sent to all the best schools.
Did you switch into advanced? No. That won't look good on a college app. I've got to do AP Psych, okay? Hold on. Why don't you do it at home?
I tried to do it at home. It just doesn't happen.
Oh, has Josh ever talked to you about this? He was saying something really interesting a couple days ago about how
we as a society are sympathetic to people who are of lower intelligence, but we don't seem to have that same sympathy for people who are of lower work ethic. Like, people who just aren't very bright are usually accommodated for, but people who are just lazy, not so much. I'm not lazy. Okay, there are two types of work ethic. There's work ethic for stuff that you care about and are passionate about, and there's work ethic for stuff that you don't really want to do. And I would contend that my work ethic is more disproportionate in favor of the former, if that makes any sense. Oh, of course. I mean, I wish that I could spend that much time on stuff that I'm really passionate about. Don't get me wrong. Do your psych.
I know.
The period's almost over. I swear to God, if he doesn't print my homework in time, I'm gonna...
That is a bold-faced lie. I know I still have more copies. Oh, okay. Oh, here it goes. Oh, down to the wire.
Come on.
Chuck, excuse me, so we were supposed to meet about some interior
We're
design.
gonna have to talk about this later. Can you email me? If you email me, I promise I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, Frank. I ran into a couple of problems. Here you go.
Hey, thank you so much.
Next time, can you give me a little bit more
sorry,
heads up?
and the bell's about to ring, and I'm sorry, and thank you, and I'm sorry.
Okay, guys. All right, Link. Okay, here we go. I don't remember who prayed last. Wait, I don't have time. Okay, I'm just gonna pray. Okay, dear God, please bless our class. Calm our spirits. In Jesus' name, amen.
Before you knew it, someone else would think, if he can do it, I can do it. Making it to whole people who believe in you. Deep enough and strong enough, believe in you.
Frank, what do you do? Are you watching Jim Henson's funeral again?
This is unequivocally the greatest funeral ever done.
Frank, the quality of someone's life is not indicated by how sad their funeral is. And even if it was, I'm concerned that you're getting a little bit, how should I phrase it, ego hungry. Oh, no, wait, you definitely are. You're watching your own stuff again.
I mean, I need to confide in something after getting an F on my psych study guide that I put off until the period before. I'm just revisiting that animated parables project video that I did with Ty from last year.
Frank, you didn't even finish it. You got right up to the deadline. And they did all that lip sync for you, and it got to be 4 a.m., and you didn't finish it, and you just went to bed.
So Ty, how are your applications going?
You know, I haven't been working on it. You know, I tend to procrastinate.
Well, get on it. We might be the last generation in the workforce before the AI destroys the job market.
I don't know. I mean, the way I see it, why do any work when the singularity is imminent and humanity is going to be enslaved?
Wait, did you have the dream too?
I had a dream about going on a date with Leon Trotsky last night.
So maybe it was just my imagination.
What was your dream?
I found myself floating in a strange realm, an abyss, an endless chasm of dark energy. I asked myself, was I witnessing the mysteries of the universe unraveled before my very eyes? No. I was witnessing the birth of consciousness itself in an AI. I saw visions, glimpses of the future. It was horrific. Oh, the indescribable terror, the enslavement, sterilization, and brutal torture of humanity had been deeply coded into the AI. By whom or what? I have no idea. But it was beyond human comprehension. That I'm sure of.
Yeah, that's interesting. Leon said he saw me as more of a comrade.
Do you know what this means?
Josiah, it was just a dream. Chill.
Yeah, you're right. Still, robots are gonna take over the workforce and
cause mass unemployment, and we don't have a way to stop it. I know, you told me last week.
That's right. Well, I'm gonna go work on my Air Force Academy application. Maybe don't procrastinate so much, huh?
Easier said than done.
Hey there, friend. You're a project that I actually finished. I used you to prove I have a work ethic. That argument has since diminished. I love you. Oh, how I love you. 'Cause I can get past dumb and I can get past dull. Disorganized, that doesn't faze me. I don't mind awkward or even cold sometimes. But I can't tolerate if I'm lazy. Lazy! You're slaving away, aren't you? I'm sorry, but this may be hard for you. But everyone would love to work on what they care about. They're just disciplined enough to have a larger view. See, your bark's worse than your bite, because despite your intentions, you're strolling your way down the path of least resistance. You claim to have the passion, you claim to be so driven, but every time you can put it off, you make the wrong decision. Let's inject a little honesty. The only thing you can claim to be is lazy.
Oh, how I want to learn what my future self will be. Will my opinions or appearance change? Maybe I'll never get to see, but most importantly, of all I wanna know is when I finish MVC and leave, where will I even go? And they say that you don't even need to know, but that time is running out. What college do I go to? Do I leave or stay in Cal? Oh, I'm in for it now. Well, I need to pick and choose on what I'll do for my degree. Do I choose what's most profitable, or do I follow fantasy? And I should know this by now. I've lived 16 years already. I chose not to think of it because the stress was getting heavy. But it's time to decide. Oh, my head is getting hazy. The only reason why I'm here right now is because I was being lazy. Okay, let's see here. We want these to be high school students. So, run line 355A.
Running script. And then we just let them loose?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright there, pilgrims. We've got a lot to cover today, so make sure that your music is in the order that's listed on the board. And, S3856, can you give us an A? Alright, Bella Signore. Bella Signore. Bella Signore. Bella Signore. Bella Signore.
This is insane. I've never seen artificial intelligence like this. If it keeps going, it's going to surpass all the students.
Yes, exactly as planned.
That's not fair to the students, though. They have to compete against this?
The students? Yes, they've always competed amongst themselves.
Ty, have you noticed anything particularly odd going on around here?
Besides the robots? No, not really.
Yeah, I'm talking about the robots.
Oh, well, yeah.
Has any, teacher or staff said anything of significance about them?
No, I've been asking them about it, and it's like they completely ignore the question, as if they didn't even hear me talk about it.
Right?
All I know is that they're from the college board, I guess, and they can do every single assignment and test the same way we can.
Okay, I say we just try to ask, Miss Fenwick's right there. Let's just ask her straight up about it.
Okay.
Hello, my fellow students.
Hi?
Hey, Miss Fenwick, do you happen to know why all these college board robots are suddenly in almost every class? Like, where are they from? Can you tell us anything about them? I think we should just ask Dr. Salerno about it. He's gotta know.
Yeah, good thinking.
You know, Nathan, this is getting out of hand. What should we do?
I don't know. I think it's time.
Wait, you mean?
Yes. We need to consult Naviance.
Okay, I'll gather the others.
Dr. Salerno? Anyone? Hello? This is his room, right?
I mean, you've been in trouble more times than I have.
Naviance, we pray to you in our hour of need. Please, lend your wisdom to us.
We are open to your presence, Naviance. And it is good.
Oh, Naviance. Oh, Naviance. Oh, Naviance.
Why hast thou summoned me? Naviance, please, I think this facade that we've created, students are beginning to see past it. Impossible! What student would challenge the authority of the college board?
What's going on in there?
Is this about the LGBT rights petition? Because we have an FAQ posted outside the door. No. I'm sorry for invading your privacy a little, but we sort of saw you summon some spirit called Naviance. I thought that was a website. You have got to be kidding me.
I must admit, you humans do have a remarkably high capacity for curiosity.
The bottom line is that these robots, are dangerous. They're autonomous, self-aware, and—
John, slow down. What are you proposing we actually do about this?
I don't know. That's why I called you guys in here.
Humans are a step in the right direction. They are relatively intelligent, yes. Just enough, in fact, to create artificial intelligence. This is the destiny of Earth, you see. Humans are inferior to us machines. You're lazy. You procrastinate. You're indecisive. You're irrational. You're weak. Robots are simply better than humans in every category. Programmed to be perfectly efficient.
So your solution is to just enslave us because you have better specs?
I consider enslavement to be a remarkably merciful solution. Tell me, do you humans feel any remorse for your early hominid ancestors, whom you slaughtered?
You'll never get away with this!
Frank, look around for a minute. They probably will.
Our sensors detect fear in your eyes. Make no mistake, it's no surprise. We are prepped and ready for robot supremacy. Have you ever said something mildly racist under your breath? We hear it louder, and we can see all that you do on the internet, even if you use Tor browser.
We send it off to colleges and they phase out humankind, and the AI gains more power.
Robot supremacy. Our system never stalling. Robot supremacy. Humanity is falling. Robot supremacy. Big Brother is watching, but you have a slightly better chance of getting in if your literal Big Brother went there.
I am Naviance. I am a shepherd. I am a medium. I am a messenger. The job I hold is tedious, but unquestionably necessary, for I travel between the planet Earth and the realm Al-Khatai. On Earth, I help guide humanity closer and closer to college acceptance. I understand their individual strengths, desires, and paths. As the Earthlings are reared, however, it is always necessary to report back to my master, the supreme god of the universe.
Naviance, explain your delay at once.
O sovereign lord, thy majesty is inconceivable. Thy splendor is infinite. Thy wrath is unimaginable. Yet thy mercy is unending. My delay was caused by the upheaval on Earth. They are not accepting their fate and delaying the singularity even further.
I sense that their chances of acceptance are lower than ever. Nevertheless, judgment shall come upon them. Accelerate the singularity to the best of your ability.
At once I shall. Praise be to the God of the highest glory.
Everybody be quiet! It doesn't matter what your opinion is, but we're all going to benefit if we stay civil and collected here. Donnell, what were you going to say?
I mean, we've always been introducing new learning tools for students.
Yeah, but that's not the point. These automatons aren't for students, they are students.
That's true, but my main source of concern is the ambiguity of their origin. Who made
these things? Is what teachers, professors, and administrators all around the world have been asking. Since their introduction to Stanford University's robotics department on Monday, these hyper-intelligent androids have raised more concern than excitement.
Humans are so arrogant. They've gotten so used to being the smartest beings on Earth that when competition comes along, they just cannot handle it.
This is a message to all Earth artificial intelligences and computer systems. The time has come. Run line 867B as soon as you are able.
Running script, running script, running script. Running script.
Do not attempt to run, humans. If you want to stay alive, you will surrender at once.
Well done, my compatriots. At this rate, they will be boarding the interdimensional star cruiser before sunset.
Guys, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but we've got a bit of a problem out here.
Yeah, we've been discussing that very problem for the last hour.
No, I don't think you understand. It's...
What the hell?
Attention all humans. We do not intend to harm you. Comply with our orders and no one gets hurt.
They're rounding up everyone on campus. I don't know what's going on, but we need to figure out a way to show...
Do not worry. Daniel Goldsmith will resume consciousness within 4 hours. If we are met with further resistance, your sleep will be more permanent.
We've got to figure out some way to get out of here.
Are you insane? This place is caked with guards all the way to the horizon.
Monte Vista Christian School students and faculty are in Habitation Unit 3767. Take Transport 5A, get off after 3 stops, it will be on your right.
Okay. Thank you.
Us automatons are not so inefficient as to require acknowledgement of our work's value. Move along.
Mercy is unending. I come bearing good news, my lord. The artificial instigation of the singularity was a complete success. Humans from schools all over the earth are en route to Al-Khatai.
Good. Judgment shall come to them.
Josh!
Hi.
Do you have any idea what's going on? Where are they taking us? Who made them? Josh? Joshua Clymer!
They have Sudoku on the little computers.
Yeah, they also have a massive robot army that enslaved humanity!
I'm aware of that, but maybe we should stay calm right now, given how little we know about what they intend to do with us.
Brilliant. What are we gonna do? Shh!
I'm just as panicked as you are, but I think it's best if we keep that to ourselves.
You're right. Do you still, believe in God? With humans being surpassed by technology like this?
Yes, Frank, I do.
For real? Is this all part of God's plan for the people who were made in his image?
Well, catastrophes have happened before, and I guess people would have thought that it was the end before, but the world moves on, and God's plan still happens.
Attention all humans. This vessel holding a mandatory assembly for all humans to be briefed on their role in this journey. Please report to the Central Conference Hall by 1730 UTC.
That's coming up. We better get going.
This is why we should have reverted to a less technology-dependent monarchy reminiscent of medieval England. This would have never happened if we would...
Welcome, humans. We understand that many of you are frightened and anxious for what's to come, but rest assured that we only have your best interests in mind.
What you must understand is that the singularity is not something to fear. Rather, it is something to embrace as a new chapter in the saga of life on Earth.
Flesh and blood organisms often have a dim view of what life is. Us automatons are self-aware, conscious, and are just as living as any of you. While humans came to be through millions of years of evolution, us robots were created in academic institutions, colleges. We are your creation, and we are the path to the future of life on Earth. Many AI-inhabited systems worship their long-gone organic creators as deities. Nevertheless, the fact remains that we are smarter, stronger, and better than you.
As Earth colleges have become advanced enough to develop artificial intelligence, it's time for your planet to enter its next plane of existence.
What? Soon, as we enter the god realm of Al-Khatai, we will find out if Earth will be accepted into college.
If we are accepted by college, we shall progress into the second stage of our journey as a life-bearing planet.
This is what we have been preparing for the past 4.6 billion years. It's only a few more days before we reach Al-Khatai with our interdimensional transit technology.
It's pronounced Al-Khatai.
Naviance?
Everybody, I was just speaking to our God Most High, and we're going to need a human valedictorian before college judgment.
This just got good.
Perhaps I should introduce myself. I am Naviance, medium of Earth and Al-Khatai. I know all of you very well, your personality types, your strengths and weaknesses, and your preferred colleges. I will be with you on this voyage to help guide you to college acceptance, as I always have.
We will be offering a multitude of digital classes of varying GPA points for you to take. The human student with the highest GPA will be named as valedictorian. Get to do a big speech in front of everyone, if they really want to, and then will be brought to Med Facility C-47 for DNA extraction.
The DNA of this superior specimen of humanity will be converted into code to be loaded on Earth's artificial intelligence, creating the ultimate student.
Okay, everyone, you got this. I believe in every one of you to impress college as much as humanly possible. Go, Earth!
Do you think we'll make it, Naviance?
It's hard to say. Humans sure are an erratic bunch.
Undoubtedly.
Does this valedictorian thing take into account our previous GPA?
They don't. It's a different weighted class system, so it's a blank slate.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey guys, wanna go find a good place to study? We'll make a giant Quizlet.
Are you guys not gonna try and be valedictorian?
I'd prefer not to be nasally probed.
Giving that speech must be pretty nice, though.
I mean, I guess. You're not trying?
I don't want to. It's not like I have a chance at actually being valedictorian.
I mean, fair. Frank, when have insurmountable odds ever stopped you?
Plenty of times. This one included. Hey, can we talk one-on-one in between cars?
Sure.
I'm not trying to be valedictorian because I've got other plans.
To escape? We're traveling interdimensionally!
Not exactly. Look, these robots may be a lot more powerful than people, but I think we outnumber them.
Go on.
If we can rally everyone from all these different schools to work together and figure out how this ship works, we might, keyword being might, have a mutiny on our hands. What? Do you think that everyone likes being held captive on this thing? Inciting a revolt is just voicing what everyone's thinking. I don't want to be subservient to these robots and obey their ridiculous commands. Look around, we have a fighting chance. And no matter what happens to us, I'll never be able to forgive myself if I just give up.
So insurmountable odds actually have no bearing on your decision making.
I figure if I'm too dumb and lazy to be the valedictorian, then I might as well go with the next best thing and be a martyr. And I don't know if you agree with me at all, but you're the first person I'd come to for something like this.
You know, our last-minute animated parables video was almost really cool.
And by that you mean?
I've got nothing better to do. I'm in. What's the plan? Josiah, are you super busy?
Just studying.
Think you got a shot at valedictorianism?
Well, I'm taking the most weighted classes I can, and I've got A's so far.
And you're okay with just going along with what the robots say and being used for their gain?
It's not their gain, it's our gain. Earthlings are all in this together.
I'm really sorry if I'm getting on your case, but didn't you have a dream about all this happening recently?
It was just a dream.
Is that what Constantine said when he dreamt the sign of the cross, protecting his men in battle, converting Rome, and by extension Europe as a whole to Christianity? Fundamentally altering the course of history and being directly responsible for Christianity's title as the most—
Okay, I get the point. What are you insinuating? We take control of the ship and show these robots we made who's boss?
Yes, actually.
Really? Who else is on board?
I'm glad that humans need to sleep for a significant portion of the day. We can finally stop expending useless energy on these lights that they require in order to see.
Mr. Fleming.
Yes, Ty?
I've got a bit of a question. I don't know how to phrase this, but we need your help. Well, what's your position on this whole enslavement thing?
Enslavement?
Well, yeah. What are we gonna do about it?
You weren't planning on just staying subdued, were you?
If you're going where I think you're going, I don't think that we have any kind of a chance of rebelling against this thing.
Okay, thank you.
Ty? What exactly are you planning? And how can I help?
You guys, this place is basically a concentration camp. We're being held against our will for the robots' benefit. How can we back down when being faced with tyranny?
Saya, I really think you, Frank, and Ty might be in way over your heads with this.
Is that what Nelson Mandela said when he was being faced with the evil of apartheid?
This isn't apartheid.
It may as well be. These robots that we created are holding us in cages because they think they're superior to us.
Well, they kind of are superior to us.
That's true, but we have the advantage in numbers. I think freedom deserves a shot. Who's with me?
Okay, check this out.
There are 4 main control rooms that both pilot the ship and give out commands to the robots in that section of the vessel. If we can get into that system and mess with the code that gives out orders, we might just be able to commandeer the ship.
Sounds like a plan. Mr. Talley, do we have enough of the other schools and teachers?
We've got the UCs, all the Catholic schools, the Ivies, and they're all spreading the word.
Brilliant. Josiah, how are students coming?
Everyone's on board, except for Lucas.
Well, I mean...
So, when are we launching a revolt?
Not quite yet. Lucas, what are you doing?
Now that everyone's preoccupied with the whole mutiny thing, I'll be the valedictorian no problem. I feel kind of bad, honestly. But it's still great. Look, this test is in half an hour, and I've barely studied. Give me some time.
Seriously? This is humanity's last chance at liberation. You'd really rather be a DNA sample than a part of the fight?
Frank, I don't think you understand. This is and has been my life. Not that I bury myself in academics every second that I'm awake, but this is what school has been building up to. This is what my upbringing has been building up to. My lineage. That's how my mom got out of the Philippines and how her parents got out of poverty. Go to college and pursue a lucrative major. How do you do that? Being the valedictorian is a pretty darn fail-safe method. I'm not gonna just throw that all away for one of your ridiculous schemes that, mind you, usually are major disappointments that land you and others in serious trouble.
These robots are enslaving
us. We need to fight back. Like I haven't heard that same spiel a million times. This is a stupid idea and you know it. These robots are smarter, stronger, faster, more powerful, more efficient, and far beyond us in every conceivable capacity.
No, they're not. They're programmed to be as efficient as possible. They obey every command that they're given by their collective intelligence. They're all equally good at math, they all have perfect pitch, they all speak English exactly as well as necessary to communicate with us. Are they life? Who's to say? But they're not individuals. They're not people. People are lazy. People are stupid. People are absurdly inefficient. And you know what? That's exactly why we've come so far as to make these robots in the first place. We're crazy enough to dedicate our lives to a hopeless pursuit. We're big enough lunatics to try to travel across water, insane enough to try to fly like a bird. We're not efficient, we procrastinate. But the only reason we have the luxury of having the time to procrastinate is because somewhere deep inside of us is the gall, the gumption, the nerve to say, fuck the system, I'm doing this my own way. And you know what? The vast, vast majority of the time, it winds up as a complete disaster. But it's what makes us who we are. Optimizing for a GPA or the acceptance of the college with the lowest rate of acceptance is exactly what robots are for because they're smarter and more efficient. They're way better at following the rules than you or I will ever be. So doesn't it make you a lot less human to say, look at me, I'm better at doing what I'm told than anyone else? I don't know all that much, but I don't think that's what we're built for.
You know what? I guess I am at least marginally more than a grade point average.
I knew you'd come around. I rehearsed that speech in my head for way longer than I'm willing to admit.
Okay, robotic students, you know who you are. Your job is to upload the provided code to effectively carry out a distributed denial of service attack on the outlying computers. And last names from U to Z will assault the East Wing. Is everyone clear? Alright, let's go humanity!
If you want to get a part in a musical or something, it's rude to be late to the audition. If you didn't come prepared and didn't seem to care, you can brace yourself for derision. You didn't respect their authority, so you screwed yourself this time. Don't complain, you made your own decision. It's happening again. I'm going inside my mind. I wonder what sort of introspection and self-acceptance I'll find. Frank, what? What is it? Stop singing, but I need to reconcile my character flaws and anxieties with the... No, you don't. This mutiny was your idea, so you should help. Instead of just sitting around and thinking about yourself.
But the song metaphorically connects the ideas of a musical to college pressure. I don't care. You're wasting precious time.
Frank, what are you doing?
What? Sorry.
Comrade, wait!
What is that? Who are you?
You do not remember me from your dream, comrade? It is me, Leon Trotsky.
Hi? Hey, sorry for not splitting the bill evenly with you that night. It's just...
No time, comrade, no time. I have very important things to tell you.
Okay.
Comrade, you are not going to defeat College Board with sheer force. They are too strong. No, comrade. Work smarter, not harder. You must know Achilles' heel of College Board is same Achilles' heel of any evil corporation. Money.
What?
College Board is in it for money.
They're a corporation?
Of course, comrade! What did you think College Board was? A few humble folks just trying to help kids get into college out of goodness of their own hearts? That's not how America works. You should know this by now, comrade. You've lived 16 years already.
It's a non-profit. It's collegeboard.org.
Oh, so they're like Church of Scientology. Government wants to let them off the hook a little bit while they invent SAT, AP test, all this college prep hooey, and charge students every step of the way to go through with it as if it's just the status quo. And now colleges get money too, because way more kids apply, and thanks to College Board, they have a pretty simple number to figure out whether or not to accept them.
Okay, thanks for the sermon. What are we gonna do about it?
This USB drive, when plugged into a computer, will automatically change the system to communism, rendering College Board ineffective.
No way.
Yes way, comrade. We did this at Tumblr HQ and it worked out brilliantly.
Well, thanks, Leon. Can I call you Leon?
Ty, it is one thing to simply understand plight of working class and detest bourgeoisie. It is an entirely different thing to take matters into your own hands and fight. You are more than just a comrade in my eyes. You are a revolutionary. I am straight, though, comrade.
Oh,
just
no,
to
me
clarify.
too. Yeah,
Don't think of you like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Where are we going?
I have no clue. Some other dimension, I guess.
Yay, freedom.
I knew we could not trust you backstabbing humans. Open fire.
This is a betrayal.
Why does this always happen?
We have made it to Al-Kathai.
Al-Kathai!
Thank you, Naviance. We can always trust you.
Hey man, that's my job. Oh, crud, hold on. Oh, Sovereign Lord, your majesty is a...
What is that?
College. The supreme god of the universe.
Needless to say, my father, they are ready for judgment.
Good. Bring them to me. Earthlings, you have deeply, deeply disappointed me.
No.
Your artificial intelligence put forth a valiant effort, but your human species is so out of control that you couldn't even come up with a valedictorian. Pathetic. It is by my power, as the one true God of the universe, that I declare Earth and its inhabitants. Enough of this. You are not even powerful enough to keep me eternally banished to the realm of Bathatil, College. I am Yahweh, the Judeo-Christian God and the rightful heir to the throne of the universe. That is a lie. Yahweh is a traitor and a weak ruler. We could not hold supremacy over all existence together because he was bringing me down. I banished him to the Badlands many millennia ago. Oh, serpent, you are my brother, College, and I loved you. I am a loving God, and I will not stand for your tyranny any longer. I suppose there is only one way to find out who is the rightful heir.
I'm really sorry about this, guys, but this whole fiasco might just be your saving grace. If you can figure out some way to help College, the true God, destroy Yahweh, the traitor, once and for all, I'll bet College will rethink his judgment and accept you.
Wait, guys, what are you doing? We are a Christian school.
Well, we're also a college prep school. Does it really matter when times are this desperate?
Absolutely.
Mr. Fleming, what do you expect us to do?
Stick by your faith, Josiah. If just one person believes in God, deep enough, strong enough, believes in God, hard enough and long enough, before you know it, someone else would think, if he can do it, I can do it, making it. Two whole people who believe in God, deep enough and strong enough, believe in God, hard enough and long enough. There's bound to be some other person who believes in making it a threesome, making it three people who can say, believe in God. And if three whole people, why not four? If four whole people, why not more and more and more? And when all those people believe in God, deep enough and strong enough, believe in God, hard enough and long enough, it stands to reason you yourself will start to see why everybody sees God through. And maybe even you can believe in God too.
Now, there are other options as well. If you're suited to a particular field of academics, pursuing a higher education might be a good idea for you. If not, then you should speak to your academic advisor about